Listen, I think I understand as much as anybody else that in order to sustain yourself in this life, you need a job. You need to work. It's not just the noble thing to do, it's the necessary thing to do. Okay, I don't care if you're selling panties on Amazon. As long as you're making a buck here or there, you're in the clear. You know what I'm saying? But I never really understood people who took their job seriousness to the other level, especially if you're working for someone. Like, I'll tell you a true story. Here's a good example. I used to work at a call center in Belize. I was probably working 10 to 12-hour shifts for absolutely nothing. You would laugh at the amount of money I was making. Years and years ago, during my lunch break, one of my coworkers saw me smoking weed and snitched on me. And it's just like one of those small things where it's like, why? Why? That's not going to affect you. What does that do? I go to work, I get this big write-up, and I see her in the corner all like next to the managers. Guess what? She never got promoted. She got fired before I got fired. You know what I'm saying? Or we'll go to another situation. I used to work at Target, right? I'm not going to say the location. There was a guy there who just went over and above. You're doing too much, bro. This is not your job description. You're going over and above, right? Turns out years later, this guy gets injured. And mind you, the guy's been working there for like decades already. He gets injured. They don't even want to pay him sick time. He had to come to work in crutches to fight for his sick paid time off. It's just ridiculous, bro. Now, all that being said, we come to the person today in this video. We have this woman who got fired and decides to completely crash out on her job site. Ma'am, have you never heard of job references? The next job you get, they might want to call this place to check up on. Listen, it hurts, it sucks, you need to find money somewhere else, but it never pays to crash out at work. This shit is just ridiculous, bro. I will never understand people who take their job so seriously. If you're witty enough, you'll get another one. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and roll the film. We run into a woman who has a really bad day after getting fired. Let's check this out.
On May 28, 2024, officers responded to a leasing office after an employee threatened the manager and became unruly following their termination.
I'm right here. Slow down. I'm right here.
What's going on?
It wasn't necessary. Miss April, when a
going
bitch
on?
crunk in my office, and I'm sick of it.
I got you. What's
You
going
feel
on?
me? You let me go, be a nasty, and it's
See, let's let's pause it right there. You know what I'm saying? Miss April, she want to act funky, this and that. This is personal, you know? Don't let work get personal. If you fire me, toodaloo, you bitch ass motherfuckers. I'm gonna get up out of here and play some video games early. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, you can't take that shit personal. You know why? Because if you die tomorrow, they're gonna have your place filled in by the weekend. You know what I'm saying? She's over here in her feelings about Miss Shirley, Mrs. whoever the fuck. You're making yourself look stupid.
cool. No, it's cool.
We know each other.
It's cool.
Okay, what's
But I
going
should
on?
have beat that ass, and that's on everything. I should have beat that ass, and that's on everything.
I got you. Look.
No, that. I've been too good to this motherfucking place, and she let me go on some fucking personal and it's good. But I'm telling you, I'm tired of her belittling me. I should have slapped the her.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't gonna say nothing, but holy shit, take me back to Oakland. Look at them eyelashes. Woo! I don't even know if she could have even beat her ass. Them eyelashes might be obstructing your vision a little bit. That shit crazy. If she blinked too hard, she might end up a little couple inches off the ground. Shit is crazy. And she might get a charge for fleeing from the police if she blinked too hard. That shit is wild. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I'm saying. She's on the verge of tears over a job. They don't give a fuck about you. What did she say? Keyword, I done gave too much to this place. And that's the problem with some of y'all. Don't be a shitty employee, but don't be doing all the most. Know your value. And clearly for her, they didn't see no value in her. Get the fuck up out of here. Now you want your feelings hurt because you're doing all the most. Now you feel a little bit slighted from all that free work you did, huh? I'm telling you.
good. But I'm telling you, I'm tired of her belittling me. I should have slapped the her. That's on God.
I get it.
Wait.
you're upset.
No, very much so, because I done gave too much time in this motherfucking place, and people treat you up, and that up, and I should have slapped her, and then you could have took me, and I would have went politely.
I got you. But look.
God damn, bro has that spit on his face. He got that shit. Get her a spit mask. Listen, Mr. Officer, if he had glasses, he probably had to do that for a minute.
Reason to say anything?
Man, her.
So we know each other, right? You know me. We've talked to each other for however many months.
I'm about to go. Can I just go?
You can't right now.
I'm about to go. She want me off her property. I'm about to go.
No, but right now I have to talk to you and I have to talk to
Man,
her.
listen, ain't nothing to talk about at this point. I just want to go. You come to my house.
Look, I know where you stay, but let's just keep on the lowest level possible. If this is
I don't want to talk to that. I'm done with that. Because if you put me back in there, you going to put me in handcuffs.
I don't want
I don't want to talk to her, man. It ain't nothing to talk about.
I know.
That lady said in there and she getting a... How the f*** would you feel if you was in a position and somebody laughed at you from letting you go? That set me off.
You wanna come talk where she can't?
No, f*** that. You hear what I said?
Right,
How would you feel? How would you feel? It's personal. That make you feel like you small.
What happened?
First of all, I had a party on...
Bro's the champion at de-escalation, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, come on, we know each other, sweetheart. No, you can't go nowhere. A lot of cops need to take a hand out of this book, because most cops would have went up out of there and they would have just tased her or did some stupid shit. She's angry, she's upset, you know what I'm saying? But she's not really a threat. And if she does do some shit, what is she gonna do? You could trip her and she'll go tumbling over. It's fine. You know, she's not a threat. A lot of police officers are out here escalating shit. Like, come on, she's spitting on you. Grow up. You decide to be a cop, right? You know? But anyways.
Saturday. You wanted to control everything. Yes, you said it was too much noise. You had an issue about the hookah, but you can't have a problem about people smoking hookah when you're the property manager and you smoke cigarette. It's the same. You feel me?
Yeah.
We had a DJ. You had an issue with that.
Okay.
You came and talked to me on Saturday, and everything you asked me to do,
Good.
I did that.
Yeah, I remember.
Just now from the office to the computer, all I want to do is I got personal stuff on there.
Yeah.
I just want to delete my personal. You snatched the laptop from me, and I told you, don't snatch it from me.
Yeah.
Like, don't play with me. Don't be fucking rude because you got the upper hand right now.
Right.
Don't, because I'm about to slap you.
I got you.
Don't do that.
She's talking about in there, not me. We're good.
Like, don't do that. You don't want nobody to touch you. Don't antagonize me to touch you.
Yeah.
Like, if somebody, you have something and somebody snatch it from you, sir, what you gonna do? You gonna feel away, right? Take the police out of it. The human side of it. You gonna be mad, right?
I understand, man.
Yeah, like, don't do that. You poking the wound already there. And you saying little and you doing little and I'm just supposed to take that. Nah, damn it, you already know how I rock. I ain't like that. I done took a lot of from this lady.
Yeah.
So,
This is for sure a white lady. This is for sure a white lady. The way she keeps saying that lady, this lady, yeah. She feels some discrimination going on. But listen, this is why I'm saying, bro. You can't be that attached to your job. Now, I don't know what type of party they were throwing. Me personally, I wouldn't have did that in the first place. Like, you're never gonna catch me smoking hookah or smoking a joint in front of my boss. Like, unless we work together in a real way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to even catch me drinking too much. So the fact that she felt comfortable enough to do this, she probably, like, it's kind of like, come on. You knew what was coming, right? You would expect that she knew what was coming.
this was my opportunity to say how the I felt, and I did. Absolutely. I just want to leave. All I said was, let me delete the stuff off of this computer because it's my...
This kind of feels like a bunch of passive-aggressive shots that these two were taking at each other over time, and eventually whoever had the overall say-so sided with the other lady. Her doing the party the way the lady didn't want it to be done, this, that, and the other. This seems like some shit that's been happening back and forth. And why would the police know her? You know, he the first time he came up, he said, no, come on, you know me. You know me. Why would he know her? There's probably been an incident there before. You know, these two have been going at it for the longest, and they probably just deemed her the most problematic.
Personal stuff.
Right.
Because it's my computer, like my email and all my stuff is linked to that. That's all I wanted to do. Shantae said I can do it. So why are you arguing with me about a computer that I'm not going to take? I'm going to leave it. That's where the argument went left. But the argument went left from the office because you think you could say whatever the you want to say to me This one ain't gotta bite my tongue. You come flying down the thing, I should have beat her ass by then.
Yeah, the way it came in was a little...
Because that's how perception is reality.
Yeah, but that's why when I rolled up, I mean, I saw who you are and all stuff. It's...
Like, listen, let me tell you something. On the flip side of this bullshit, I got too much to lose. When a got to lose, they'll try you. They'll do whatever. Now I got too much to lose.
Most likely what's going to end up happening on the civil side is just depending on as far as if she wants you like to where you're not supposed to come back and all that stuff.
Oh my God, sir, I ain't got no reason to come back out here.
Right, I'm just saying that's all as far as paperwork wise. We'll see where as far as that stuff goes just right now, because obviously we have to do our side. Don't leave till I come back and all that stuff we get sorted out, what's going wherever as far as stuff goes.
I got first of all, what's so funny is my kids have an appointment. I was leaving anyway to take my kids to an appointment.
I have another officer.
And this is the thing, bro. Your blood pressure is probably too high for you to be out here acting crazy. You got dependents. You got whole kids on you. You're over here rising your blood pressure for no damn reason. Relax. You know what I'm saying? This is some bullshit. Like, listen, you never really want to have an encounter with the police, ever. Unless you're calling them to help somebody else. I don't think it's ever a good thing to have an encounter with the police. Why in the hell are you going to be acting out like this when you have kids at home? You're already out of a job. Now you want to have to pay some bail? You want to have to pay some fines? Like, I get that you're pissed off, but all these super employees, they need to chill. There needs to be like a whole notice at the front of the building. Don't be a hero. Don't do too much. You know what I'm saying? Because once you end up doing too much, then you feel like people owe you something. Them people don't owe you shit. And they clearly don't like you.
Because, frankly, especially because we know each other and all stuff like that, I don't
Yeah, that's fine. You want to be biased. Oh.
I just don't want to, yeah.
Listen, you could. If you want to talk to me, what's your name? It's Bob.
Gillen.
Okay, you can talk to me. I don't care. But at the end of the day, let me tell you something. You don't get to provoke me, and I sit there with my hands crossed and no.
Right.
No. You want to go there? Let's go there.
Right.
I done let this lady try me for a year. So therefore, she just got what I should have gave it to her 6 months ago. She just got it.
See, I told you.
Yeah, she don't want this smoke. I'm telling you, you don't want this smoke. This ain't what she want.
This is some shit that's been happening for a minute. Mama, you gotta calm down though. You gotta chill though.
I done sat here for a long time and shut the up for months. This ain't what she want. And you represent the company, but look how this represent. Look how this look.
Let me see. I'll talk to you.
Look how this look. Ain't nobody gonna want to stay here with that.
5'1" to 5'3". If you're 10'8", can you start over our way? How's it going? You alright? Okay. So
I told you it was a white lady. And what is she smoking on? A cigarette. Listen, these two been over here beefing for the longest, dog. This shit is funny to me. I never really understood this shit. It's like, bro, go to work and go home. How do you guys create whole friendships and groups and cliques at work? That's why shit gets messy. Now, you can have your little friend at work, but listen, shit. When I leave this bitch, y'all don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Everybody was wondering what the fuck I was doing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's so quiet. Are you okay? Are you sad? No, I just don't want to spread my business with y'all. Shit is crazy. Then you have this. Anyways, let's see her side of the story.
now, Steph, I want to get. Were you here for this as well? Okay.
Oh yeah, she ripping that ciggy. That shit was mad stressful, huh, sis? Get her a cup of black coffee while she's at it. Rip that ciggy.
You're the end of it. Yeah. I'll just get you guys' statement as far as what happens. Just being completely transparent. So, one, I know to my understanding, she's been terminated or whatever from here. So we can fill out a ban as far as that stuff goes.
This guy looks like a fucking jackass. What's wrong with him? I don't know why he just irritates me. Look at the guy in the corner. Fuck's wrong with your face, bro?
Back to trespassing, but two, like, just blatantly articulating assault. Like, there's no.
Bro, is he tweaking right now?
One, I know to my understanding, she's been terminated or whatever.
Yo, he's tweaking. What the fuck is going on at this place? Bro, I ain't never seen a normal person. Y'all fired the wrong person. That's all I'm going to say. Y'all fired the wrong one.
From here, so we can fill out a ban as far as that stuff goes where she comes back to trespassing, but two, like, just blatantly articulating assault. Like, there's no question there. It's all day. She told me that she was going to beat your ass and all that stuff, which that's not.
And the 911 operator heard it too, and so did my boss.
Well, as far as that stuff goes, if that is something that you are wanting us to proceed with, that is something we can do. I have another officer coming out. As far as that stuff goes, I'm going to tell them what I've been told. and they'll make their own determination that way. As far as this stuff goes, can you just give me a rundown of basically what transpired? She told me, the stuff about the laptop.
So we brought her in the office to let her go.
Right.
My boss was on Teams.
Okay.
And to let her go. Of course, she started screaming immediately and yelling. And when she finally stormed out, my boss was...
That's a beer burp. He's drinking a beer and smoking a cigarette and probably just finished doing some boulders in the back rooms. What's going on with this place of work right now? What's going? You got the other employee that's getting fired smoking a hookah. I don't know what the fuck that's about. You got two of these folks smoking cigarettes on the indoors. Bro has got himself a beer cracked open. What's going on? Where are they? To all the experts out there, where is this?
She's like, do you have the keys? And I said, no, I'll go get them right now. And I left the door open. And I went and grabbed the keys. And I said, I need you to just get your stuff and just leave. And she grabbed the computer. And I said, Jonte, I need you not to touch our property. And she goes, I'm going to do whatever I want. I got personal here. And I said, you shouldn't have. It's work computer. And I went to shut the laptop. And she grabbed it and told me I better back to or she was going to beat my ass or whatever. And that was the first start of the threat.
And I'll tell you what, she probably would. She probably would have beat your ass, She probably would have. So it's a good thing that you didn't fight her on that.
And the whole time she's screaming. And then she started letting me know that if I leave here, don't wait, because when you come outside, don't you think that I'm not going to whip your ass, whatever. I called the police, and I said, I just need her to leave. She came around, and she's standing here, and she's yelling, and of course, I'm the devil, and I'm a racist. And just everything like that, and going on. And then I was just trying to wait for her to leave, and then she threatened me again, and she came and she got in my face, and she's like this, and I kept backing up, and I said, I need you to back up and get out of my face. I don't know what happened. I did something.
I'm gonna call it.
And then she literally, I don't want to touch you. I kept backing up, and I said, get the hell out of my face, and she's like, what are you gonna do? And then she hit me with her stomach and was pushing me back.
Oh, she mushed you?
And it was like,
She hit me with her stomach. He's like, oh, she mushed you. I've had a few mushings in my time. She mushed you. That's what we call it. That's what we call it in the police department. When they put the fupa on you and they assault you with the fupa, that's what we call it. We call it a mushing. What the fuck? Hold on, let me back it up.
Backing up. And I said, get the hell out of my face. And she's like, what are you going to do? And then she hit me with her stomach and was pushing me back.
Oh, she mushed you?
And it was like this.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
And I was like, you need to back up off me because, well, honestly, Damien, I didn't want to lose my job. And I didn't know if I bumped her back or whatever. Then I
mean, at that point, you're in self-defense. Like, they're just fully transparent.
I just didn't know. And I just the last thing, because I know how she is. And I knew this would get turned around, and then I assaulted her somehow, and I wasn't going to have that situation.
Yeah. I got to move to a different, not apartment complex, but I got to move to a different one, because there's not going to be two people here that I've arrested. I got to move into it, too, and I got to get off the ground floor, so ideally. Converse with everybody and see what we got here.
Charges against her?
Absolutely. Yeah,
even though it was just a tummy bump?
Any unwanted touch is simple battery, so as far as that stuff goes. But as far as the assault goes, I'm just telling you, as far as in court goes, it's transparent, clear as day. It's on the dispatch open line. She told me she said it. You told me, she said it. Witnesses. She's gonna go. So it's gonna be assault.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't want to make any assumptions on stuff, but as far as with the property on stuff, would you like her banned from the property as well?
Absolutely.
She seems normal enough. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I will say, we're seeing the black lady in all her bitchiness and all her glory. The white lady over here is not as mad. She's not losing her job today. So she's keeping herself nice and calm. And, oh, my God, she was going to hurt me. I'm pretty sure these two were equally evil to each other. That's all I'm going to say. This seems like a classic case of two women that don't like each other. And then, all the race comes out later on. Oh, it's because of this and oh, that and this. And shit just gets catty. But I think at the very bottom line, I don't think anybody here is racist. I think it's two women that don't like each other. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes shit just don't work out. Sometimes coworkers just don't work out. And this is a clear case of coworkers who just grew to hate each other. That's kind of what it seems like.
Night after the deal that happened out here.
I came out whenever that was. I wasn't on duty, but
I was worried about my house getting shot up. Like, honest to God, with the type of people that were there.
Yeah, there was a lot of people in there. They were not happy with I set PAX into bark mode, I had her barking to clear it out. So if I tell Pax to speak, she'll start. She scared people in there.
But you see what she said there? She said the last time this happened, she was scared her house would get shot up. There was a lot of people out here. This is some shit that's been happening for a while. And we might have to go as far to say is, what's her name outside might be the aggressor. You know what I'm saying? This is not the first time. I'm surprised she just got fired this time. Because when you have people come to your place of work to intimidate someone else at your place of work, typically you get fired. So I don't know what that's all about.
Yeah, let me do the band stuff. I'll come back, get with you guys, see what you want to do, and then we'll go from there as far as that stuff goes. I'm going to get the band paperwork started and all that. They might, I'll see. But I mean, as far as it all goes, I don't need it. This is the same form. This time it has the right name on it. Here you go. That's basically saying she's banned from the property. Like I said, I'll go get her signature. I'll bring that back to you. We'll get a copy. And then...
And you're going to explain to her not to visit guests, not to do anything.
Yeah, I'm going to read this off verbatim to her, and then I'm going to explain it out to her after that.
All right, what we got?
So, as far as this goes, this is a band form. This is basically telling.
Now all I could do is look at her belly, bro. You see how she's holding her belly like it's a little baby? This shit is hilarious. Oh, she mushed you? Yeah, that happened. The funniest thing about this whole situation is that she used her stomach as a deadly weapon. That's new to me. That's new. When the judge hears that one, he's going to look at her like, ma'am, what? That shit is crazy.
That you're not supposed to be back on the property.
So you know I'm not coming back, right? And I don't even feel comfortable. I ain't never dealt with this type of stuff. And I don't even feel comfortable signing my name on this type of stuff.
You just tell me you're refusing to sign, and I'll write refuse.
Like, I'm not signing my name on that because I don't even deal with y'all. Like, not even trying to be funny. Like, I don't got no background and I don't get in trouble.
I get it. So,
no.
I get it. I'm going to just tell you what it says, just so you're aware.
And he kind of explained it to me, too.
Yeah.
While y'all was doing it, so I can't come back up here for no reason.
Right, like if you get mail.
No parking lot, not through the gate.
Yeah, just...
You ain't got to worry about it. I'm not coming back up here. I promise. I'm not. Y'all not coming back up here, and if y'all do, it won't be for me. I can make that promise to y'all.
I'm gonna read this off to you.
Okay. You got something to say to me?
What's that?
You good?
How
you feel? You can talk to me.
It's a beautiful day, and you guys are...
beautiful. It feel like money. It's Tuesday.
But the coffee.
So I just got a question. Can I press charges on her?
As far as this stuff goes, so I'll give you a case report number as well.
Yeah, I feel like because the snatching the laptop from me, like I should have slapped her, like not even being funny.
Yeah,
ma'am. Every time, this is probably the 15th time, no exaggeration. Probably the 15th time she said she should have smacked the shit out of her. Ma'am, you're kind of making your case worse. But she thinks they're on her side. That's her problem right now.
I felt like you wanted me to do something to you. Like I felt like that was an introduction.
Antagonistic or something like that?
I felt like you...
You can take the report before the court and all stuff like that, and then
You can't go to jail for antagonizing. But you could go to jail for making an action to an antagonizing person. You get how that goes?
If the judge feels you have enough, you can swear out warrants. But let me handle this, and we'll go from there. Just telling you, as far as the stuff goes, though, she's wanting to press charges for assault.
Ain't nobody touch her. But you gotta understand, like I explained to Mr. Woodward, you can't come in my space and snatch something from me. When I ask Shantae, can I take it off? Like, you get what I'm saying? I don't care nothing about no presses, no charges.
Well, I'm telling you, as far as with what she's saying, the witnesses are saying, and what you've told me, assault is there. So I gotta detain you right now, and we'll take you.
But I didn't do anything to get obtained. Like, I got my kids, like, let me make a phone call first.
If you need to make a phone call,
let me make a phone call because clearly they about to take me. I didn't even touch her. Like, but what about the things that she was saying to me? If it's assault, it gotta be.
I'm pulling the camera footage from all in there. As far as that stuff goes.
That's fine. But what about the things that she said to me? It's no.
Whenever somebody says that's fine, oh yeah, we're gonna get the cameras right now. Oh, that's fine. They're guilty. She knows that big mushing is gonna be on camera. The big boop. You know what I'm saying? That's the most embarrassing way to go to jail. By tummy punching somebody. That's crazy.
Camera in her office. You get what I'm saying? It's no camera in her office. What about the things she said to me? Like you gotta, if you gonna do it one side, and I'm not mad, you gotta do it both sides because I didn't put my hands on her.
Right.
Like she threatened me too.
So with this and all that stuff, so I'm gonna give you the same thing as far as what she's getting, the whole case report number thing.
Yeah, but you arrested me.
Right. So in this, as
but
far
I got
as
kids at home, so I don't have nobody with my kids. You get what I'm saying? So what you want me to do about my kids? Just F my kids? They don't have no daddy. They just got their mama.
I'm not saying.
You know, sometimes you have to ask the hard questions. Sometimes we need to ask the tough ones, the zingers, the one that the questions that make us uncomfortable. You know, sometimes we gotta go ahead and do those things. My question to you is, why don't they have their father? You know what I'm saying? Why don't they have their father? Now, I'm not saying there is any acceptable time to just have your kids high and dry. But what I am saying is that you might be part of the problem as to the reason why their father is not in the picture. Because the attitude that I'm getting from her is a little ratchet, you know what I'm saying? But hey, that's just me. Hey, stay in your kids' lives. PSA, public service announcement.
I have nobody to call them, and my kid is at home.
Do you have family?
I don't have no family here, Damien. That's why I work so hard. I don't have a support system. I don't have no one. So you about to arrest me, and my kids about to be home by themselves until who knows how long.
So I know Wednesday you'll go before the judge.
Oh my gosh, these people about to arrest me for assault. Like, this is crazy because.
Can I explain this to you really quick?
No, because
look.
now I'm thinking about my kids. Like, I don't know what to do about my kids.
So you're not gonna, whenever you get there,
This is why I go to work and then I go back home, because I know I have a dog. Or if I had some kids, I would have took my ass home. You can't be crashing out when you have dependents, bro. Get your ass home. You know what I'm saying? Them work relationships, you got to cut that shit out. I'm pretty sure her and that white lady were friends at one point. Then something happened, you know, one stolen cigarette, and now they hate each other. You know what I'm saying? So be careful at them workplace friendships.
Most likely not going to end up putting you in the uniform and stuff. You're going to probably be able to bond out when you get
What
there.
about, but you're not hearing me, my kids. My kids is home. I don't have nobody to go to my kids. That's all I'm thinking about.
Are your kids at home right now?
Yes.
Can we do something where, look,
no.
Listen to me. Just listen to me. So what I'm allowed to, as far as, because this is a misdemeanor, I can do a release on subpoena. So what I'm going to do, as far as all this stuff goes, is I'm going to write up an A and B. So we're going to write up an A and B. You're still going to get a court date. You still have to go before the court as far as all this stuff goes, okay? Please do not miss that, otherwise they can cut out a warrant. But then if I write this up to where, as far as release on subpoena, you can take your car and you can go home to your kids.
Oh, she heard.
Please.
She heard that and perked up real quick. Shit. Hey, this is a nice guy. This is a cool guy. Shout out the officer. They might have had to double cuff her anyway, so they may have not had the resources to fully cuff her properly. He was like, fuck it. Go home to your kids, sweetie. But see, you can't be crashing out when you got kids at home, bro. What if this guy was a dickhead? He didn't have to do that. He didn't have to do the release on subpoena, whatever the hell that is. He didn't have to do that.
For you, as far as the stuff
I'm not
goes?
going to miss no court date.
Okay, because right now, that's the best solution I have for all this, and then we'll go.
I just do what you got to do, Dan. I just want to go.
I got you.
It's about to take me. I just need to figure out my kids. It's just me and my kids. So that's only my concern. I'm not telling y'all how to do y'all job. I'm a mother first. I'm thinking about my kids.
Absolutely. I mean,
I don't have nobody.
Dad, so don't come back here, because at that point, that's, the whole trespassing thing is a factor. But as far as this stuff goes, we'll handle the paperwork side of it and all that stuff goes. They'll send you a subpoena thing. You'll go before the court, and then it's just that simple. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Just hang out just for a second. I know
that was nice.
Can you define what assault is? Because maybe I'm not understanding.
So as far as so if somebody says I'm gonna say I tell somebody I'm gonna beat your ass or whatever.
Yeah.
There's assault as long as there's the belief that someone meant what they're saying.
Right.
Now if somebody actually hits somebody, that's battery or simple battery, depending.
I got you.
So this is just gonna be a copy as far as this goes.
Yes, sir.
Just for your records.
Thank you.
They'll send you, as far as subpoena
They're gonna send you
goes,
something in the mail?
They'll send you a subpoena.
Okay.
Yeah. If you have any questions about it anytime, just contact the Chatham County Court Office, and they'll go ahead and give you instructions as far as that stuff goes.
All I care about is my record. Does this open up a record for me?
Probably not.
Right now, until you're convicted of anything, you have no.
She's not gonna. I'm gonna cut it right there. She's probably not gonna get no record. She's not going to get no record. She's probably going to have to pay like a fine. What do you guys think? You think that's going to stay on her record? I highly doubt it. And I know there's a process to where you can remove simple bullshit after a couple of years. So, it's a warning. And it might not be too easy to find a new job right now with that going on. Maybe in the future it won't be anything. But, you got to be careful out here, folks.
Record of saying that like that you.
So if I'm convicted, what that mean? I could do jail time. Or I could do my first offense.
I think for your first offense it'd be like
probation.
If that, I mean, just to be honest, as far as like for something as simple as simple assault, you may end up having to do like a certain community service or something like that.
I don't know. I will say this, as you writing it in your report. When I was sitting in her office, like she was smiling, like this was funny to her. She was getting a kick out of it, so it made me get upset. Y'all didn't even give me a chance to explain my side. So it was pretty much what she said is what it is. Now, granted, when we was out there having a good time, you say residents felt the way.
I live in the building and I didn't have any issue with it.
Oh, okay. Maybe some did, but there were people out there with us. So when the second set of officers come, because I wasn't there when the first one came, is it too loud? He said no.
Right. Yeah, no,
I
you guys
say,
are fine.
I say, are we doing something wrong? I say, because I work here. If I'm doing something wrong, then I'm held accountable just like they are.
Right.
She came and she told me, she said, I need you to move the DJ in the clubhouse, and I need you to move the hookers in the clubhouse. I did that.
Hookahs or?
Huh?
Sound like some hookers.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry, hookahs. Hookahs. She told me to move.
Oh, I thought you meant prostitutes. I was like, hold on, we're about to all go to jail. Take the hookers to the back of the house. What the fuck? She about to have everybody catching the case.
In the clubhouse.
Yeah.
I did that.
Yeah. No,
So everything you asked me to do, I did. So I didn't understand what the problem. Let me tell you what the problem was, and I hate making it black and white. It was a bunch of black people out there, and we was turned up having a good time. Yeah. That was it.
But I'll let you do your thing. I'm gonna.
All right.
I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get with her, and then oh my god, my head.
The woman was charged with assault and disorderly conduct.
Yeah, she's gonna have to do she's probably gonna have to pay something or do some type of community service. But what do you guys think? Do you think it was her fault or the white lady's fault? Which one was it? I think it's both of their fault, to be honest. I think that whole incident that happened with the hookah or the party, I think she should have never been there because that's her place of work. Even if I work at restaurants and used to work at restaurants and stuff. I don't go and get lit at the restaurant that I work at. I just thought that was common sense. I'll go across the street and go to my buddies over there and get turned the fuck up over there. It seems like common sense to me. I don't know where the animosity between those two came from, but that was not the first time. But until then, you guys let me know in the comments how you feel. I'll see you soon in the next one. Peace.